81% of young women say they feel unsafe when walking home in the dark.
As things stand today, the scale of violence against women in this country is intolerable. A national emergency.
The scale of violence against women and girls is an epidemic. It is classed as a national threat by government.
Domestic abuse doesn't discriminate. It can happen to absolutely anyone, whether you're, we're seeing stats now that are showing girls as young as 13 going through this.
I just cannot believe as a society we are not doing more to prevent these cases.
In 2024, the National Police Chiefs Council declared violence against women a national emergency in England and Wales. The council estimated that 2 million women a year are victims of male violence. It's been reported that crimes including stalking, harassment, sexual assault and domestic violence affect 1 in 12 women in England and Wales. That could be your sister, your mother, your girlfriend, your wife or your colleague. With the number of recorded offences growing by 37% in the past 5 years, and with perpetrators progressively getting younger, I decided to look a little further into this topic and speak to the women who are directly impacted by it. Now there's more to come, but first, how's the weather looking over the next few days? From skies overhead to temperatures on the ground, we've got the full picture for you up next. Members of Parliament are in line for an above-inflation pay rise, which will see their annual salaries approaching £94,000. The Independent Parliamentary Standards Authority has proposed a 2.8% salary increase for MPs, which would take effect from April. This recommendation aligns with the government's pay guidelines for public sector workers.
If you're a man's property, i.e. you're with a man, other men need to back off because otherwise you might get challenged from the man. But if you're not with another man, then you're fair game. That's the attitude. In society, we tend to treat this as just inevitable. But there's some great work going on to try to change it, try to prevent it. And one of those campaigns that looks really promising is something called Shout Up. It was started by Rape Crisis Tyneside and Northumberland. They're based in Newcastle. And it's a training programme that works with staff in nighttime economy venues, so bars, clubs and so on.
Today on Look Around London, we're stepping into the heart of a landmark that has stood the test of time. Its fascinating backstory, cultural significance and enduring charm makes it a vital piece of London's history. So whilst we have violence against women and girls, we also have online violence against women and girls, which is like an entirely different subcategory of abuse which women are regularly subjected to. So just for some context, according to Charity End Violence Against Women, women are 27 times more likely than men to be harassed online. In fact, 1 in 5 women have experienced online harassment or abuse. So this kind of online abuse can include cyberstalking, sexual harassment, grooming, exploitation or abuse, image-based sexual abuse like revenge porn, upskirting, deepfakes, sexual extortion, and the list goes on. Now, thankfully, in 2024, the government actually made it illegal to create a sexually explicit deepfake of someone else. Now, I spoke to Professor Olga from the Open University. 2 years ago, she created the biggest study of its kind on a topic just like this one. So I wanted to find out what she found about online violence against women.
No, they watch, and you got to remember that they're the audience, and that there wouldn't be anything if they didn't watch. And it's great for people to be able to come out and show their enthusiasm and be able to connect with the people that they watch on the screen. So I think it's quite important for actors to do that, and I'm very happy to do it.
Hi there, and thank you for joining us on your West Midlands. I'm Iona May Todd, here to bring you the most important stories from across the region, as well as the latest in sport and weather. But first, our top story. Both sides of the M6 closed between junctions 4 and 4A as HS2 slid a 230-metre viaduct across the carriageway near Birmingham Airport. The road has since reopened ahead of schedule at 12:30 on Sunday. The deck will carry high-speed trains on the approach towards Birmingham city centre, with a second parallel deck due for next year.